What is up, guys? It's Tyrant Karma here, and today I am back with another Call of the Wild video. Earlier today, Expansive Worlds have revealed all 6 fur types and all 6 racks for the Great One Mule Deer. And in this video, we're going to be talking about them, and I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on them. So the first image of the Great One Mule Deer was shown off in the article for the Snowfall update that is going to be releasing aside a ski ridge. And it does give us a glimpse of the new Great One, which says as follows. New Great One. The Great One Mule Deer is available to hunt. Mule deer populations in Parque Fernando, Rancho del Arroyo, and Silver Ridge Peaks got reset. So yeah, guys, if you do have any trophy mule deer that are possibly on your map, make sure to go shoot them, because once the pop reset happens, those trophies are gone. But let's have a closer look at this image that was just shown on this article. Now, I didn't notice the fur at first. I just thought it was a Great One Mule Deer that had a normal mule deer fur type, and I was like, oh, maybe we can get ultra rare muleys. However, that's not the case as I looked further in. The first thing that caught my attention is the rack. This rack looks really cool. Something that Mel's Gaming said in her video is that this looks like a heart-shaped rack, which I can definitely see that. It's also reminiscent of the Legacy Rack Diamond Mule Deer we had whenever Parque Fernando came out, up until the release of the True Rack Mule Deer. I really do like this rack. However, the fabled fur that we're seeing, I am a little optimistic about that one. Some people like it. I personally myself am not really the biggest fan of it. To me, it just looks like if Garfield was a mule deer. It is a little reminiscent of the golden tiger fur type that we see on Thunder Baton. Now, moving on to the next image that was shared with us in the Discord. This fur type is referred to as the Dribble Drizzle. I'm probably going to refer to it as the Fabled Drizzle, just because Dripple Drizzle just sounds like a mouthful, to be honest. But this fur type looks really, really nice. And this is also the same rack we saw in the teaser trailer for the Great One Mule Deer. I think it looks really nice. And earlier they showed another picture which shows all 6 racks and all 6 fabled furs for the Great One Mule Deer. Now, when I say earlier, I'm talking about moments before I started editing this video. Here's the image showing off all 6 racks and all 6 fabled furs for the mule deer, and I'm going to go over each one and give my opinions on them. So starting off, we have the Cinnamon Stripes. This is the one that I referred to as if Garfield was a mule deer. It really is not my favorite, to be honest. I know some people will like it, but not really my favorite for the furs. But that rack is pretty cool, because some people have pointed out this looks like velvet, and that's really cool. It's not my favorite of the racks, but still looks pretty cool. Next up, we have the Dripple Drizzle again. As I've said, I'm going to refer to it as the Fabled Drizzle, because Dripple Drizzle is a bit of a mouthful. Really nice fur type, and I really do like this rack. I think it's really nice. Would be nice to get this specific combo. The next fur type we have is Dusky Drift. I really like the dark coloration on the face and how it goes into the back. And then the front legs and the stomach area, it's lighter coloration there. Now the rack is definitely a little bit goofy. Someone has pointed out that this is supposed to resemble liver damaged racks, so it's kind of nice to see them add a little bit of realism to the Great One racks, despite the fact that Great Ones aren't necessarily the most realistic thing, but still pretty cool in my opinion. Now this next one is quite interesting. The Cobweb Enigma. The fur type definitely looks really nice, almost like a fallow deer. But this rack I really love. Those drop tines that have darker coloration on them look really nice. Personally, this might be my favorite rack. I think this rack looks pretty cool. Now this next one is called the Fabled Milky Way. This one looks really cool. It's like they took the Fabled Spotted Black Bear and mixed it with the Fabled Silver Fallow Deer. It looks really nice. And if you haven't told already, this is the same rack that was shown off in the teaser for when they first announced the Great One Fallow Deer. It looks crazy cool. It is very reminiscent of the non-typicals that we see in the Hunter Classic, so it's nice to see that they throw in a nod to that in a way. While it's not my #1 favorite, it's still pretty cool. And the last fabled fur we have is the Petal Puff. This is a very pretty mule deer, to be honest. This fur type is very reminiscent of the fabled Birch Moose. It gives me those kind of vibes, and that rack is really cool. This is that heart-shaped rack that I was talking about earlier. Those wispy tines look really nice. Personally, this is a top 3 rack for me. And that, my friends, is the lineup of Great One Mule Deer coming to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm really excited for the Great One Mule Deer. I love all the racks. I think they all look really cool. And aside from the cinnamon stripes, I really do like the fabled furs. I know some people aren't the biggest fan of it, which I guess, as they say, to each their own. Me personally, regardless of what people think, I'm at least grateful that we got the Great One Mule Deer. And alongside the Muley remasters and the Great One Mule Deer, I'm also excited for the remasters for Mountain Goat, Bighorn Sheep, Pronghorn, Canada Goose, and Caribou. And the Grey Wolf too. And at the time I'm posting this video, we are getting closer to the release of a Ski Ridge, but you might be watching this video by the time the map comes out. With all that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I am very excited for the release of a Ski Ridge and the new update that's coming out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you're new around here, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and click that bell notification so you never miss another upload. Be sure to check out the Discord server. With all that being said, thank you guys for watching the video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.